just first off, can you just tell me a bit about what is going to happen to the pension scheme on April the 6th?
The big change on April the 6th is people will be set free. People will be able to do what they want with their pension pot. In the past, they had to turn that pot of money into an income for the rest of their life, and they can still do that if they want to. But if they want to take some as cash, pay off a mortgage, give some money to the kids, it's now their choice.
And what do you think are the pros and also the cons of this?
Well, the big plus is that in the past people had no choice. So whilst an income for life, an annuity as it was called, was right for some people, it wasn't right for everyone. So we're giving people choice. The risk, of course, is some people will make poor choices. So that's why we're trying to equip them, give them free, independent guidance paid for by the financial services industry, so people can make the best choices for themselves and their families.
And obviously, I know you mentioned something about a 33% flat tax rate. And why do you think that would be important?
One of the problems we have at the moment is high earners get a lot of help with their pensions, which seems strange, whereas lower earners get less help because the government gives you help according to how much tax you pay. So people who earn a lot, pay a lot of tax, get a lot of help. And that's the wrong way around. So my argument is if everyone at least got the same amount of help with their pension, that would be fairer.
And do you think it will affect people in the future? Obviously, it'd be an immediate change this year. Do you think gradually throughout the years it will affect anything?
There's always a long-term impact of changes, so everyone's very excited about the 6th of April, but I think what will happen is that people will be more positive about putting their money in a pension, because if you know at the end of it you've got a lot more freedom with your money, you're going to be less worried about tying it up in the first place.
And do you think there's another route that we could go down if this in the future doesn't work? Do you think there's another way we could go with the pensions?
I think we've tried other ways. We've tried forcing people to buy an annuity. That was quite unpopular. People were quite frustrated with that. So, you could make small changes, I think, but the principle that once you've got your own money, it's yours to spend as you see fit seems to me the right one, and I wouldn't want to change that.
And do you think that people may not abuse it, but kind of lots of people would go, actually, I've got this big lump sum of money, and then in the end be like, actually, I've used it all, I've got nothing left. Do you think that will be a problem?
Well, we're first of all making sure that people get guidance so they understand the consequences of what they're doing. If they do take all the cash in one go, there is a big tax implication, so there's an incentive to spread it. And if they do blow the lot, as it were, they've still got the state pension, which is a floor to live on, and we've made sure that that's essentially a basic minimum, so they don't then claim means-tested benefits, even if they do spend the money. So we think it's the right balance.
How much would they be taxed? So say if they took out the whole lump sum, what would the tax be on that?
Broadly speaking, any pension pot you can take a quarter tax-free, and then the rest of it will be taxed as if you'd earned it in income in that year, so just like you'd earned it as a wage, so the first slice at 20% and then potentially 40 or even 45. We're very excited about the 6th of April, but it's not a deadline, it's the start of a process, so I've encouraged people to take their time. If they can wait for a few months, give the industry a chance to come up with some new products. So although if you're there champing at the bit, it will be ready. Take your time, think it through.